Okay, now we're going to find out about some new research that reveals that dog owners could do much more when it comes to their carbon paw print. TV vet Marc Abraham joins us on the line, along with Andrew Knight as well. Guys, welcome to the show. Andrew, we'll start with you. Tell us about this new research. This comes from HOWND, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. HOWND has surveyed more than 2,000 pet owners in the United Kingdom and found that the majority had no idea about the carbon paw print of their animal's pet food. And we know from other research in this field that a really big proportion of the impacts of the livestock sector are attributable to pet food. Actually, the livestock sector itself is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions worldwide. So there's a lot people can do to decrease the carbon paw print of their pets by considering a nutritionally sound plant-based diet.
Okay, we'll talk more about diets in a moment. Let's bring Marc in now as well. Marc, why do you think people are so unaware about the carbon paw print?
Hi, Robin. Thanks for getting us on. People are unaware of their pet's carbon paw print, I think mainly because they're just sort of distracted by what other stuff that their pet's doing, cute puppies, especially during the pandemic, taking them for a walk, what to buy them, sometimes even what to dress them up in. So I don't think it really comes into owners' minds about the impact. And of course, they're much smaller than we are. So I think it's disproportionate. We don't sort of assume that something much smaller than us makes such a massive difference to the environment. But of course, this recent research by HOWND proves that pet food makes a huge difference to the environment. And there's so many things that we can do as pet owners to reduce that impact and our carbon paw print, as it's called.
So as a vet, you're obviously meeting dog owners all the time. Are you surprised by the lack of knowledge that the owners actually have when it comes to their dog's food?
Andrew, do you want to?
Oh,
is that to me or Andrew? Sorry.
Oh, to you, Marc. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, as you're probably meeting dog owners all the time, were you surprised about the lack of knowledge that they actually have?
Not necessarily the lack of knowledge, because you just can't expect owners to know everything about all aspects of their dog's health. And to be honest with you, people are learning more. They're keen to look at ingredients now, and I think in a growing plant-based world, people are now choosing alternatives and looking to what they can do better as pet owners and as individuals. And I think also with more plant-based people around, people are finding it harder to justify feeding dead animals to their pet animals, especially when there's a perfectly healthy alternative available. So really, why wouldn't you choose something that involves less animal death, if you like, if you're an animal lover anyway? It makes total sense. And what we have from HOWND is this perfectly constructed diet with amazing ingredients like pumpkin and quinoa and beetroot and blueberries that delivers this 100%. So people can consider either maybe introducing 1 day a week or 7 days a week, and knowing that all their nutritional needs of their pet are being delivered every single time.
Let's bring Andrew back. Andrew, I suppose according to the research, it's good that a number of dog owners do want to make these changes now to help the carbon footprint, don't they?
Yeah, the research indicates that actually close to 90% of people are actually keen to try to make a transition towards a more environmentally friendly, essentially pet food. And we found from other really big studies, one that I've just done in last year and another one from North America, showed that something between a third and a half of all pet owners would be interested in considering alternate diets if they were confident that they were nutritionally sound and their animals could be healthy. So these new diets being produced by companies like HOWND are produced with veterinary nutritionists and formulated to be nutritionally sound. And the research that I've done as a veterinary specialist in this area and my colleagues have done at veterinary schools in North America have looked at really large populations of cats and dogs just in the last year or so. And we found actually that the animals on these diets are just as healthy and sometimes have health benefits compared to the more old-fashioned meat-based diets.
Now, you've put together as well a list of kind of 6 top points, haven't you, to tell people how they can reduce the carbon paw print?
Absolutely, Robin, and it really couldn't be simpler. So the 6 main points for all pet owners to consider, first of all, are the products that we buy. Maybe choose high quality, longer lasting products that obviously don't get thrown away as quickly. Consider the packaging stuff comes in, try and buy locally if possible. Upcycling and repairing sort of bedding, toys, maybe give it a good old wash rather than quickly buying something else. You've got grooming products that are becoming increasingly more plant-based and ethical. The way we deal with dog waste, so maybe choose compostable poo bags and create a wormery rather than plastic poo bags that we just hang from trees. And then, of course, staycations, pet-friendly holidays, which obviously with COVID and international travel restrictions will definitely be more prioritised. But one of the main ways is, as we've discussed, food swaps, try a plant-based diet instead of a meat diet. Look at the health benefits that it could potentially bring, the reduced fat, the hypoallergenic nature of the diets. And I think people would be really pleasantly surprised, including your dog.
Okay, if people want to get more information on anything that you've talked about, how do they do that?
It couldn't be easier. For more information, just go online to dogslovehound.com, and that's hound spelt with a W. So dogslovehound.com, and all the information, all the ingredients, and loads more good stuff is online for people to enjoy and to share.
Great stuff. Well, Marc and Andrew, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thanks, Robin. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Guys, that was great. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Very much. Thanks, Robin.
Okay, now we're going to find out about some new research that reveals that dog owners could do much more when it comes to their carbon paw print. TV vet Marc Abraham joins us on the